What's up, YouTube? What's up, Clination? It's your girl Leah Clinay back with another video.
It's that strong kind of love, hold you down kind of love. Rep my city, raising kitties, aging pretty, never drop your crown kind of love. No. I get it from my mama, and she get it from hers. Passing down the mantle, put the flame to the candle of them red bone girls. Springing up in the 252 like a tree that's planted by the water. I know exactly who I am because I am my mother's daughter.
And today, as you can see by the title, we'll be talking about some key factors of how to have a happy life, or like how to live a happy life, or how to just be freaking happy. I want to help you guys, or at least give my outlook on just how to be happier. I mean, I know that might sound cliche. Just when you think about your life, regardless of the situation, regardless of what you might be going through, like how to just try your best to be happy in situations. We can't always wait for the perfect moment, wait till we get married in life to be happy, wait until we buy our first home to be happy. You know, because like in life we're going to go through so much. Even when you do have those things, you're still going to have bad days. Like, you're still going to have things that are going to be thrown at you. So I just feel like there are some ways, not saying that I've mastered, but there's some like things that I've done for myself, or at least I'm starting to do for myself, that just allows me to be happier, or at least creates a happier and peaceful environment for me. These things can also not just lead to a happy life, but a peaceful life. I only have 3 things that I want to talk about with you guys. Number 1 is, I think the biggest thing is to let go and forgive. I feel like oftentimes in life, without even realizing it, we let things hold us back. Well, at least I know I do. Like, we let life get in the way, we let past trauma get in the way. And like, I know there's serious things, like people suffer from PTSD and stuff like that. Like, there's some things, like, you know, you cannot forget, and the point isn't to forget. The point is to accept what has happened in the past, accept those breakups, accept those toxic relationships, accept those terrible friendships, accept those terrible jobs, accept the fact that you had to drop out of school. Like, accept these things that has happened in the past and let it go. Oftentimes we let these things like literally drag us down to the point where we can't move forward. Imagine a picture, or imagine, like, just picture someone trying to walk and they have chains wrapped around their feet and like rocks on those chains that are heavy, and they're literally trying to walk. It's not impossible. They probably can move an inch there, move an inch there, but it's hard. You're just kind of like, you're trying to go forward, but you can't, because there's always something holding you back. So I feel like it's a lot of baggage that each and every one of us hold on to every day, and we never let go. It's so crazy because it can be years and you realize, like, dang, I really have let that problem or that person or that situation, I really have carried that for years. I know we go through things. I've experienced some things in my childhood that can be traumatic. Everybody has at some point. We can't forget it. There's no possible way that we can forget it, because it is going to live in our minds rent free. Like, it is going to be there 24/7. We can't continue to be angry. We can't continue to be mad or upset. We have to accept the fact that that happened. Okay, Leah, this happened to you 2 years ago. This happened to you a year ago. What can you do about it now? What can I absolutely do about it now? Nothing. I'm not a time traveler. I cannot go back into yesterday and say, hey, you should have got up a little bit earlier, you know, or hey, you shouldn't have talk to that person that way. You just have to accept things for what it is. Some of us are in unfortunate situations that we didn't even ask for. You probably like, God, I didn't ask to be put in this toxic family. God, I didn't ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't ask for this. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes we're born into situations that we literally cannot control. You gotta accept things for what they are. Like, especially with the past, there's nothing you can do about it. So what, you're gonna keep letting it hold you back? You're gonna keep carrying it with you every day? It's not easy. I'm not saying this is a 1 second process where you be like, okay, I'm gonna let go, ta-da, all done. No, it takes time, it takes practice, because even when you feel you have let go, there's gonna be a day where it comes back up and it's bothering you, and you have to just remind yourself, okay, Leah, I let go. I'm not gonna let that make me mad. I'm not gonna sit and dwell on it. I let it go. And a part of it is also forgiving. A part of holding on to those things is because we haven't forgave those people. Sometimes we just gotta realize people aren't perfect. Does it excuse some of the messed up shit they've done to us? No, it doesn't. Some people that aren't locked up right now should be locked up. Some people deserve an ass whooping that haven't got one. No, it don't justify them, but we have to understand that this is life and that people are humans. People make mistakes, and sometimes we are affected by those messed up people and those messed up situations. So you gotta just forgive, because holding on to that and being angry and being mad is only hurting yourself. You killing yourself because you haven't learned to forgive them. That's one thing that I'm learning to do this year, is forgiving. I can sit and think like, I'm not perfect, but I'm such a good person. I have such a big heart. I have such a good heart. And I know there are some things that I've been put through that I truly did not deserve. And I get so mad thinking, why? Like, how? Why is this happening to me? Why has this happened to me? I've learned that sometimes when I sit and think about those people that have done me wrong, I'm trying to just forgive. Like, I forgive them. I forgive their actions. I forgive what they've done to me, and I let it go. I shook it off and let it go mentally. It's not a physical thing. It's literally a mental thing. You have to let it go. A part of letting go is to forgive. You gotta forgive. You gotta let go. You gotta move forward. You know, you can go to the gym, you can work out, you can journal, you can do all these things. Eat healthy. You're trying to, you know, improve yourself, improve your lifestyle, but you still carrying those things with you every day. You're not gonna get anywhere. That's the first step, is letting go of some of that baggage. So another thing that I've discovered that has helped me is learning to shift my focus. So learning to shift your focus. Oftentimes, and this can also go with letting go, like we're focused so much on what has happened to us. Why are we focused on that? There's nothing we can do about it. Shift your focus to now. Shift your focus to yourself. Shift your focus to things that actually serve you. One problem that I have is that I tend to sometimes focus on other people, and like that's a big thing in today's world with social media. We all have this problem. We're constantly on our phones. We're constantly on Facebook, Instagram, looking at what this person has on today, the type of plans this person made for today, what is this person doing with their life, what type of job does this person have, what type of house does this person have, this car this person have. We're always looking at other people's lives, and sometimes without realizing it, that becomes our focus. We're like, man, I want that type of lifestyle. Man, I want that type of purse. Man, I want that type of car. I want that type of job. Dang, she looks so happy. I want her life. For one, that's an illusion, because social media, people are only showing the highlights of their life. Get that out of your head right then and there. Like, you can't compare your life to other people's just based off of one story or one post. Behind that camera, behind that phone, behind that post, everybody is dealing with something mentally. But I tend to focus on other people. Why am I not focused on my life? I need to focus on me and focus on what I got going on, but instead sometimes our focus is on all of the negatives. So we're focused on the failures and the things we've been through and other people and social media, and we have to shift our focus. If I sit and stare at this picture for a certain amount of time, that picture is going to become very familiar. That picture is going to be very present in my mind, in my life. It's going to start to affect me every day. I literally have to take my focus from that and put it on this picture. I would say shifting your focus from everything else to you. And yes, it might sound selfish, and yes, it might be selfish, but I'm also starting to learn in life, we have to be more selfish with our time. We have to be more selfish with ourselves, with our energy, with our peace, our happiness, our bubble. We don't want to cut ourselves off completely from the world, but if we have built up this peace and this happiness within ourselves, you got to protect that. Keep your focus on that. Keep your focus on yourself. Every day you should wake up thinking, what am I going to do today to make my day a good day? What is something I'm going to do today that I've been wanting to do for the past month? What is something I'm going to do today to contribute to my YouTube channel, to contribute to my skill, my passion, what I love? How do I feel? Where am I at mentally? Shifting your focus to you, because this is your life. This is your moment. This is your journey. This is your purpose. This is your destiny. You are the main character. This is your life. Why? Like, we have family, we have friends, we have people that are affected by our lives and affect our life. But this isn't their life. This is, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is my life. This is my brain. This is my body. These are my eyeballs. I have to look out of this head for the rest of my life. I'm shifting my focus on me. I'm shifting my focus on the things that are going to help me mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all of the above, X, Y, and Z. And I was meditating one morning and I literally had that realization with myself to focus on me. The only reason I'm upset that I'm single is because I'm looking at other people in relationships and I'm like, why am I not like that? That's the only reason. But if I would shift my focus from them and focus on me, I would realize, okay, yes, I may be single, I may be alone right now. I know that my time is coming one day. I have other things to focus on right now, other things to work on right now, other things that I'm doing right now, and that will come. That will come. My time will come. My husband will come. My relationship will come. The only reason I'm so upset because I'm single and I don't have nobody to spend the holidays with or talk on the phone with at night is because I'm focused on other people's lives. I'm focused on this person, that person. They look so happy because they in a relationship. They look so happy they wearing matching pajamas this year. But if I would just put the focus on myself, I would realize, okay, what are the reasons that I'm single? And they're not completely bad reasons. I've just went through a really rough breakup. I've been in a relationship for 2 years. It would not make logical sense for me to be in another relationship right now. And if I was, that would not be smart, or I probably wouldn't be happy. So once you learn to completely shift your focus onto yourself, I promise you that your life will become more peaceful. You'll be more happy. I mean, yeah, you can probably think of it like, well, what if my life sucks? Or, you know, I had this and that going on. So if I'm constantly focused on myself, not being happy and all this and that, okay, so that's the point of shifting your focus onto yourself. Once you shift your focus onto yourself, you start to realize those things. You start to realize, dang, I'm not really happy. I'm not okay mentally. I'm not happy with how I look. I'm not happy with the way I think. You know, I'm just not happy. I'm not okay. I have this toxic friendship here, this toxic relationship here. So you start to notice those things, and then you can start to realize what you have to start doing for yourself to be in a better place mentally, or to be happier, or to be more at peace. So once I started to shift my focus to me, I started to realize all I can really do is focus on myself, focus on my career. I'm about to start a job. Like, there's so many things. If you're constantly focused on other people's lives and other things, you know, you're gonna find yourself like, dang, I'm not where I want to be, I'm not there, or whatever, all this stuff. And I sometimes find myself feeling like I don't have anything, like I don't have anybody, I'm not happy, I don't have anything to be happy about. But that's because I'm focused on them. I'm focused on the past. I'm focused on that, compared to if I shift my focus on myself. I'm about to start a new career. I love doing YouTube, so why not put more of my time and energy into that? I love taking pictures. Why not put my time and energy to that? You start to realize, okay, I do have things to look forward to. I do have things that I enjoy doing in life. It just seems like I don't, because my focus has been in the wrong place. My focus has been on other people, other things, other energies, and I don't even have time to focus on myself. You start to realize that, like, dang, I'm spending all of my time doing this. I don't even have time to focus on myself. Once you shift your focus to yourself, you start to learn more about yourself. You start figuring out, like, okay, this is my life. I can't just lay here and scroll on TikTok forever. I can't just lay here and scroll on Instagram forever. I can't just lay here, sit and think about what has happened to me in the past, what makes me sad. When that's not doing anything, I have to wake up, snap out of it, realize I am Leah Clinay. This is my life. This is my world. I have to get up and figure out, what am I going to do today? What do I have to look forward to? You can't just sit and just sit and just sit. Like, you gotta get up. And that usually starts with shifting your focus to yourself. Yes, it's okay to have times throughout the day where you scroll, times throughout the day where you get on social media, you watch a YouTube video, you know, Netflix. You have to realize, once you turn your phone off, once you get off of social media, your focus needs to be on yourself. You can't go from being on social media for hours looking at other people's lives and then get up and think, dang, why I can't live like them? Why you sitting there thinking about John's life for the rest of the day? What does his life have to do anything with yours? It's literally a mental thing. It's a mind thing, and it's your focus. What is your focus on? I want you to ask yourself that right now. What has your focus been on lately? And if it's anything other than yourself, that's your sign to change it right now. And it takes time, it takes practice. I'm learning every day. Sometimes when I find myself when I'm cleaning, or I'm journaling, or I'm watching TV, or I'm on social media, or I'm in the shower, I start to find myself thinking of other stuff and thinking of the past and thinking about this person, and I'll be Leah, nope, shift it. Shift back to how you feel in the shower right now. How that water feel in your back? You cleaning your body. Why don't think about nothing else. Think about how good you're gonna feel when you get out the shower and put some clothes on and look cute. Think about it. Think about yourself. You know, we fill our minds up with so much every day when we could be filling our minds up with ourselves and things that contribute to ourselves, things that contribute to our life. I want you to start practicing that, shifting your focus onto yourself. So I promise you, it is a life changer. And once you shift your focus on yourself and you start to realize things about you, things you like, things you don't like, you're living with yourself more. So you're realizing, like, okay, getting up and washing dishes and cleaning the house and lighting a candle made me feel better today. I'm going to start doing that more because that makes me happy. You realize, okay, having a self-care night, playing your favorite songs, that makes me happy. So start doing that. Make a point once a week. Do that. Have a self-care night. You start to realize going on walks makes me feel better. Then make that a daily routine. Make that a part of your daily habits. It's so many things that I had lost from myself, knowing that I love to do because I was so caught up with other things and other people, that just by doing it in one day, it made me feel so much better. I started to forget the things that I enjoy doing in life, the simple things, the small things. So once you shift your focus on you, you start to know what makes you happy. And that's a key factor to being happy in life, is doing things that make you freaking happy. I don't care if it's the smallest thing. Make sure you do that every day, or try to do it every day, every month, every week. Finding those things that genuinely put a smile on your face and make you laugh, those people that you feel full around, those people that make you feel better. When you leave, you feel full, you feel happy, you feel good. Keep those people around. Spend more time with those people. Call those people when you're alone and you're sad. And you got to start weeding out the bad. I know I'm kind of getting on another topic, but I'm gonna just say this real quick because I feel it heavy on me. You got to start weeding out the negative stuff. You got to start putting the end to that quick, because I promise you, it will literally drain you. It will drain you. Your intuition is your best friend. Your gut instinct is your best friend. If you notice you're around certain people and it's making you feel uneasy, you feel scared, or you feel like you can't be yourself, or you feel down around them, that is not your people. That is not your person. If you feel that way in your relationship, that is a serious issue. You need to, step one, because I don't believe in just walking away from situations, talk about it. Express how you feel. See if a change is being made. If not, you need to go. You need to get up out of that relationship. When I started to lay down at night and I felt uneasy, I didn't even have an appetite, because my stomach felt all quick. You know, like around certain people, your stomach starts to feel like something ain't right. Not just relationships, y'all, even friendships. I have had that feeling within friendships, and that's the exact reason why I am so alone now. Not alone in a bad way, but in a good way. That's why I'm so okay with being by myself and being alone, focusing on myself and realizing what is best for me, what is truly best for me, what truly makes me happy. And if those things don't make you happy, the most you can do is address the situation if it's dealing with people. And if nothing changes, you gotta let it go. Getting rid of the negative, anything negative in your life, anything that's making you sad. Stop doing those things. Whatever it is, stop doing it. If going to your ex's page and lurking on his new life without you makes you depressed, stop doing it. It's a mental thing. Tell yourself no every time you get ready to type his name in or her name in. Stop doing it. If laying in the bed all day, scrolling on social media all day and not getting absolutely one thing down makes you feel terrible about yourself, stop doing it. Get up at least for 10 minutes and do something. So stop doing the things that make you, that's a obvious, but you would be surprised, because I've done it too. I have let things stay in my life for too long that didn't make me happy. or that made me sad, or that brought me down. I had started to realize, Leah, you just gotta stop doing those things. Stop going those places that make you feel that way. Stop talking to those people that make you feel that way. The last thing that I want to talk about, and the most important thing of everything that I just talked about in this video, is learn to be present. I wanted to put this last because this is something that I'm recently started to discover about myself, and started to discover that I need to do. And it might sound stupid. You might hear it 1,000 times a day. You might hear it on TikTok. You might hear it on Instagram. Somebody may have preached this to you once in your life, but if you don't take it, if you have never took it seriously before, right now I'm begging you to hear me out. Being present is the best thing that you could do for yourself. The absolute best thing. And it takes time, y'all. It takes patience. I wanted to start being present with my life, more present with my life. When I started that journey, I had a few bad days, like really bad days, y'all. I mean, crying every night. I would get up and try to do stuff, but I would still be sad. I would still be thinking about old shit, worrying about old shit. My focus wasn't there. And I got so discouraged because I'm like, okay, I told myself I need to be present. I started to practice it, but it's not working. But I realized it's a process. It's like literally like these things that I'm telling you that you need to start doing with your mind and your inner self. It's the same thing as physical things. When you start working out and you want to tone up your legs, and you start doing exercises to tone up your legs, whether it's squats, walking, running, I don't know, it's not going to happen in a day. It's not going to happen in 2 days, and it's not going to happen in a week. It takes months. It takes time, and you'll start to see a change over time. You're not going to see that change in the next day or in a week. So I had to remind myself, like, okay, Leah, it takes practice. The reason I've been feeling so bad these past few days is because I haven't been present. I've been worrying about other stuff, and I'm wondering why I feel like shit. You know what I mean? It's like wearing glasses. While you have them on, I can see, but if I take them off, I'm not going to be able to see. When you start to develop these habits and they change your life, when you start to put them back down, then slowly you're going to realize you're going to go back to that old self. You're going to go back to that sad self because you took off your glasses. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you start to begin to learn to be present. You're learning to let go and forgive. You're learning to shift your focus. But as soon as you stop doing those things, yes, you might go back to being sad, but that's okay. We all have those days. We all have bad days. But you have to recognize, okay, I've been feeling like shit these past week. What am I not doing? Oh, it's because I've been thinking about my old friendships for the past 2 days. It's because I've been looking at their social media pages for the past 2 days. That's why. Duh. You start to realize that, and it takes time, and it takes a lot of practice. Just by me realizing this now, I can only imagine what my life would be like in a year if I learned to apply this habit to myself every day. Every day. I'll probably be in a completely different place. Learn to be present. And this goes with letting go and forgiving. You can't keep focusing on the past because that's the past. That's not here anymore. You can't go back to it. You can't change nothing in the past. You can't relive it. You can't go back and change the partner you chose. You can't go back and change the friend you chose. You can't change none of that. And the future is going to cause you anxiety because you're always stressing. Am I going to get the job? Am I going to have this house? Am I going to have this lifestyle? Am I going to be living in this state? Am I going to get to where I want to be? That's causing you anxiety because you don't know. There's no possible way. You could do everything right today and still not be where you want to be in a year. I'm sorry, that's the hard truth, but it's true. Or at least not be where you think you want to be now, because you're going to change over time, and that person is going to be a different person a year from now. You have to be present and be in the now. Like, when I mean that, I mean I'm sitting in this chair, I'm sitting in this sunroom or whatever you want to call it. The heat's on, it feels nice and cozy, these lights are cute. I got my tea that's not as hot as it was a few minutes ago, but it's still good. One of my favorite lip gloss right here, honey scented. I don't know, like I'm just realizing where I'm at right now this second, and I'm happy. Like, I'm starting to see little things that I'm thankful for. When you're present, you're no longer worried about what happened to you in the past. You're no longer worried about why this man treated me this way, or why this friend did me that way. You accepted that and you let it go, and you're present. So none of that even matters because you're here right now. None of that even matters anymore. None of that even affects you anymore. None of that serves you anymore because it's not here with you right now. That person isn't here with you right now. This is your life right now, today, right this second. So when you learn to be present, you're no longer letting that worry you. You're no longer letting that affect you. It's not making you angry. It's not making you upset. You forgave that person. You let that go. And you're learning to be present. Because none of that even matters. None of it even matters anymore. It doesn't matter right now. And that's truly been helping me because for the longest, I've been so focused on how people have done me and why people have done me the way they've done me, and knowing I've experienced things and been treated certain ways that I know I didn't deserve. And instead of stressing over that, I'm learning to be present. So I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not letting it affect me. I'm not bringing it with me in today because I'm present. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. My fingers work, my toes work, my legs work. Like, being present will let you enjoy the moment. Oftentimes we're always reflecting and looking back on our best memories, our high school, and it all becomes a memory. Someday this is going to be a memory. Someday your now will be a memory, and all you're going to be able to do is look back on it and be like, dang, I miss that. I miss that version of myself. So while you're here and while you're right now in the midst of the memories that you're making, you might as well enjoy it. You might as well not make yourself miserable and be thinking about this, that, XYZ, past, future, him, her, and be here, be now, be present. Enjoy it. Even the struggles. There's nothing you can do about it. Enjoy it. Your car broke down, find a way to laugh about it. I know, like, for some people, you know, you go through really bad things and there's no way that you can just laugh about it. Or, like, I know that, like, obviously that, like, there's gonna be some nights when I'm curled up in the bed crying my eyes out and it feels like I don't want to live. Like, we all experience those things, but I'm still being present with my thoughts and my feelings and my emotions and how I feel. So be present. Be in today, not yesterday, not tomorrow. I mean, yeah, we have to set up our foundation for our future lives. We all want a certain life. Like, that's normal. So we're setting things up for that. But while you're here, enjoy it. Be present. Be here. Like, I don't know any other way to say it to make sense, but I know I keep repeating myself, but that's literally all you can do is be here. And you start to enjoy that and realize, when I wake up in the morning and I'm drinking my cup of coffee, I'm enjoying that. I'm not stressing about, am I going to be able to find a boyfriend one day? I'm not stressing about, am I going to actually love my career or am I going to hate it? No, I'm enjoying that cup of coffee. When you start to realize that nothing even matters, we take life way too serious sometimes, I think. And I am a prime example of that. I have taken things in my life and things that have happened to me way too serious. Way too serious. And it's probably why most of my sit down videos you've seen me in, I'm crying, I'm all emotional, because I'm taking things so deep and to the heart, like at full effect. And that takes the joy out of life because it's not that serious. We obsess over materialistic things every day that don't even matter. Learn to take life less seriously, not take it as a joke, but it's not that serious. And when you start to be present, you start to realize that it's not that serious. So if you take anything from this video today, I want you to take these 3 things that I talked about. Let go, forgive those people, shift your focus onto yourself, and be more present. Do yourself a favor and apply these 3 things to your everyday life and make them a habit. And I'm sure you'll start to see a change in your life. I have, and I've only been practicing some of these things maybe for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, and I already feel better. My spiritual mental being is 100% better. And I'm not just saying that, I'm being serious, and I hope you can see that. I hope you can feel that from this video. But you have to make these decisions for yourself, not because you watched a 10-minute motivational video on YouTube, not because you're watching this video, not because you watched a video that inspires you on TikTok. You gotta find a reason to do it for yourself. Find your own pace, find your own flow, find the things that make you happy. And I promise you, you'll start to have a happier life and a more peaceful life. And we in this together. I'm starting to apply these things to my life as well, and I will see a difference, and you all will see a difference in my life as well a year from now, a few months from now. yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys today because it's been heavy on my heart and my mind. And I've been journaling about it for the past few days and talking to people about it, so I might as well share it with y'all. But I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, let go, forgive, shift your focus onto yourself, and be present. Alright, Clination, that's it for today. Peace.
Heart of gold and melanin. That same strong kind of love, hold you down kind of love. That watch the way you talk to me and my kind of love. Respect is earned, but with me you're required. Cause your license